Or what?
We live, man, and we on YouTube with it.
Yay.
Blunt talk. We gonna call
Yay.
this blunt talk
Yay.
with
I
Mac
like
and
that.
Keys, huh?
Mac and motherfucking Keys. Don't it feel like a holiday, my nigga, every year, right?
Nah, nigga, fuck holiday. We up to bit. We down to business this year. We ain't playing around. You know,
It's about business.
it's business this time. But
Uh,
it's an exciting day though. Just to kick it off.
real shit. Real shit. It feel good, man. Week motherfucking one. Thursday night, huh? Mac and Keys back with that street talk NFL shit talk we do. You know what I'm saying? Full regular season back, y'all. Mac and Keys now on YouTube live from now on. Huh?
And for the newbies, you could check the podcast still out if you want to go back in the day and check niggas history. Because
Yeah, don't
I'm
even tell them should. You motherfuckers, yeah, y'all should. Go check that motherfucker out. Go do y'all research. Go do y'all history. Run it back. Go
because
learn something.
for those who don't know, I'm a diehard 49er fan, been one all my life,
The bang bang gang.
30 plus years. So, you,
Facts.
don't think this no bandwagon type shit, go check the history.
Real shit. And just like my guy, you know what I'm saying? We day ones. I'm a lifer, he a lifer, but I'm a lifer of the Kansas City Chief gang. You heard? The back to backers, huh? Huh? The new eras. But I've been there through the hurt since the 90s. Christian Okoye, Barry Word. You feel me? So Neil Smith, Derek Thomas. Yeah. So I was there through the struggles up till now for those who need to catch it.
Yes, sir. So let's talk about it, man. You want to just get into tonight's game or what?
Yeah, they know how we do it. We real niggas, right? We do what the fuck we woulda do. So yeah, let's skip all the answers. Let's get to the rematch, man. Week
Well,
one tonight.
I mean,
Ravens. Banner
you
night.
already know where I'm coming.
Chiefs. Where you coming? How I know? What you saying?
I think Big Derrick Henry gonna make impact tonight.
Ah.
Big Derrick Henry. We know Spags gonna come with the blitz packages and
Yeah. Yeah.
confuse Lamar.
Yeah.
But when Derrick Henry just running up middle, I don't I don't know what much you can do. Spags like
Yeah. So basically you saying you got the not saying you picking the Ravens and nothing yet. We ain't got to that yet. But you saying the Ravens ain't gonna do what they did last year and just put the ball in Lamar hands. Shit changing up this time.
yeah, they gotta change it up. I mean, you got Andrews coming back. The receiving core ain't really. I wouldn't really say it got better. They lost Odell. They still got
Yeah,
Zay.
yeah.
So I don't see them as being like a pass happy team, but I see a lot of read options.
Real
With
shit.
Lamar and Big Derrick Henry, and I think that's gonna cause problems for certain teams.
We have a problem with team. We had a problem with teams last year that just ran up the middle. Our defense was top five, but if it was one weakness, I think we said it in the Super Bowl. It was against our run defense. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
hard to pass on, but especially with big bully backs like Derrick Henry, he gonna give us. And then they got fast ass Lamar to, just what you said, that read option. So we ain't gonna be knowing. That's gonna be the hardest part. Is Lamar keeping it, or is he trying to go for a home run, or is he just gonna hand it off for 4 5 yards to the big nigga? So yeah, I feel you. I think they're gonna be run heavy this year.
I mean, I think they need to. We need to stop playing games, right? Stop trying to force players to be something they not, and let's just focus on what they specialize in.
Facts.
That's what he do, so let him do it.
Stop trying to turn him fancy into some pocket passer and making him out to be like that. Just let him play his game. It's winning football. I ain't gonna deny it. He a winning nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, and then it's like, I don't know, pressure. If y'all do turn into like a pass happy football team, which they not built like, it's time for Rashard Bateman to show. You know what I'm saying? He was a first round pick like 2 3 years ago. So you got to show. I think Zay Flowers gonna have another good solid year, but he a little nigga. Take a toll on him throughout the year, but Bateman, they big body wide receiver. Him and Andrews got to have big years in the pass game for them. And then I think that's what they think is against us that people don't really know. It's like they can run and go run crazy on everybody else, but our pass game is so good that they got to keep up with us with passing. They feel like I think that's what be fucking them up, and that's why Lamar he 1-4 against us right now.
Yeah, sometimes it's like that. When a team is capable of scoring fast and they do score fast, sometimes it can knock you off your game plan. You forget
Yeah,
about the run and you want to hit them back with another quick drive down the field. But sometimes you just got to stick to what you're doing, man. Football is a long game. You know, um, so that's what I'm hoping as far as this matchup. In the playoffs last year, it seemed like they tried to force the pass.
yeah.
Lamar wasn't trying to run as much, and I mean, I thought last year they backs was trash anyway. I'm gonna be real. But
They
we'll
missed
see.
that young nigga they had. You know that nigga that got hurt, Mitchell. What's
Yeah,
his name? I want to say Keon, but Cavante or some shit like that. Mitchell, number 34. He like gotta watch him tonight. He like a scat back, but he always have explosive plays though. Before he got hurt, I think they missed him last year against a team like us. But yeah, let me ask you something though, because I was thinking about it. You know, when the Niners change or lose defensive coordinators, it's like a big story and a big deal, right? We know the defensive coordinators' names that y'all be having and y'all be losing, right? Robert Saleh, the one y'all just fired for the Super Bowl, and y'all pick up a new one this year, right? But it's like, why does Baltimore losing their defensive coordinators get to go under the radar though?
so you said people. I mean, Baltimore defense gonna take a hit. Hell yeah, just with the Queen loss
Yeah.
and with the new coordinator. I'm gonna be real. I don't even know who their defensive coordinator is.
Yeah, I didn't know who they hired either, but I know they lost Mike McDaniel. He became a head coach.
Yeah, he with the Seahawks right now, I believe. So
Yeah, yeah.
I
So
mean,
I
because
could,
sometimes people just look at the talent of the defense. Similar with the Niners, right? When we had Robert Saleh, we were straight. But then when we
yeah,
got D'Amico,
yeah.
I
It
think
went
we
up a
got
level.
better, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
then when we got Steve Wilkes, it fell off a lot. Like we wasn't the same team defensively with him. So yeah, it has a factor, man. That's something to really look at.
Mm-hmm. Because it's like the same with the Eagles. Their defense was real one year. You lose your coordinators and it looked totally different. I think that shit is like a big impact that people don't really talk about, like coordinator losses and shit too much. So for like Baltimore, when you win so much and you be whooping people asses and being top three in offense and defense, they start taking coordinators off. So you're already losing defensive weapons, and they taking the coordinators, and they lost like 2, 3 offensive linemen. So it's like I don't know if Baltimore is going to be as dominant as they were last year. I think they take a step back a little bit
Yeah, we'll
because of
see.
those losses, man. I think those losses going to be something. But let's get into it. What's the name, man? Let's get into predictions tonight
Wait,
on
hold
this
on, hold on,
game.
hold on,
You
hold
know
on.
what,
But
fool?
see, that's what I was gonna say though. Sometimes though it depends what does the coach specialize in, right?
Yeah,
Because you can look at my Niners. We lost Mike McDaniel to the Dolphins, right, as an offensive coordinator. But because we got Kyle Shanahan,
yeah.
who's the
That's just
offensive guru,
that's
it
just
don't
big
really
homie,
it don't really hurt us like that,
and it
right?
seemed like that's
So if
more
you
so
look
like
like
his big homie too, though.
yeah, but so if you look at Baltimore, what does Harbaugh specialize in? Is he neutral? He a good? Is he a motivator, offensive coach, defensive coach? Is he all of them? Where and in his position, if he lose a DC, it may not affect him because that may be one of his strengths. But
I
we'll
think he
see.
came in as a Andy Reid understudy, and I think he was like a special teams coach coming in. They always say he was a good special teams coach, but I know him and his brothers is all quarterbacks though, right? So, you know, he might have a sense of offensive talent, but the Ravens' culture is defense though. I'll give him that. It seems like it don't matter who the fuck be the coordinator. Wink Martindale, remember the blitzing nigga? He was their coordinator before Mike McDaniel was, and he had him in the top 10. So it seemed like anybody that be their coordinator, it just fits a lifestyle out there in Baltimore since the Ray Lewis, Ed Reed days. They just play defense though. They play
Right.
tough, hard nosed defense. Yeah, so it might not matter that much though. But getting into predictions though. What you got on this game? Since you saying Derrick Henry gonna come in, it's batter night. I know the Lions came in last year. We had a lot of trip offs, injuries. Where we got Marquise Brown out, Hollywood not playing tonight. Clyde Edwards Hilaire, I think, out for 4 games. Charles Minihue, of course, he on IR. Due to Lamar Jackson, a lot of people don't even know how my big nigga CO got hurt. But it was a move Lamar Jackson put on his eyes in that playoff game last year. He tore his ACL, bro. Shook him out his knee. That shit was fucked up. But yeah, he out tonight. It's gonna be interesting tonight. I know the Ravens coming in hot headed, mad about what happened in their house. Had a chance to go to the Super Bowl. So what you got tonight? What you thinking?
I mean, you just said it for me. I got the Ravens.
Huh?
And because of everything you just said, I wish you didn't say it, but that's pretty much my perspective tonight. This is a game that Baltimore, I hope they looked at and was immediately just excited, ready when they seen this game week 1. Because it's crazy that you lose to this team in that fashion, and then you get that get back right away. On their ring banner night, you should be mad as a motherfucker. Everybody should be motivated. I talk about Derrick Henry. He one of y'all ops too. He don't like you niggas. Back
Yeah,
to the Tennessee days.
yeah.
So yeah, I think the Ravens is gonna do it. I think it's gonna be a low scoring ball control running it all night type game. Um, I think Lamar gonna struggle in the passing, but yeah, on the other side of the ball, I think y'all gonna struggle a little bit just due to all the injuries right now.
Hmm. They haven't really heard us like talk on our rosters that much this summer, but as a Chiefs fan, like last year, the glaring problem was the wide receivers dropping or the wide receivers couldn't get open or whatever, all that shit. But we ended up still prevailing. But this year, it's a whole different room. We then took it back to having fast speed everywhere again. Nicole Hardman like 4.2, 4.3. Hollywood hurt right now, but he'll be back soon. 4.2, 4.3. Xavier Worthy set a record. He 4.2. Rasheed Rice, he a big body, but he run 4.4. So Justin Watson still there, consistent vet. He run 4.4, 4.5. We got a lot of fucking speed, man, and it's like I think we trying to take it back to the days of taking it over the top because Pat been going underneath so much that I think it's going back to yeah, we about to start throwing it down the field and using our speed on niggas again. So if people thinking it's the same offense from last year, it's just about to be a whole 360 though. All the short passes to Rice and Kelsey is gonna open up way more because you're gonna end up having to double little Xavier Worthy because he's just gonna be running deep crosses and go routes. Hardman, deep crosses and go routes. So I think Pacheco gonna have a big year. This is his 3rd year. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. The only thing I think that might be kind of shaky to start off is that we got a rookie tackle starting, our 2nd round pick. So I want to see how he gonna do at tackle, at left tackle at that. So, but yeah, I got us. I think we in the Ravens' head though. I'm starting to think it's in that territory where they fear us. They bully and punk everybody else that they play. They stand in front of everybody. You can't stop Lamar from running around. But every time they see and get in front of us, it's always shaky. Even a game that they won where they came back, we was low key whooping their ass that game. I think it was like a COVID season, and they end up coming back and Lamar went for it on 4th and 1. It's like we humble them up. We turn them into like little bros. They don't want to show out as much as when they see us. It's like a feeling. That monster come in. Lamar like a monster, But then it's like, oh, the real monster walking in the room. We beat them tonight on Batter Night. I don't think we take it lightly, my nigga. I think we beat them. We beat them 31-21 tonight.
Yeah, I look at it a little different. I mean, you mentioned Xavier Worthy, like he just gonna be running free. You know, we're gonna jam his little ass up at the line. Let's see what he do. You mentioned Cole Hardman. Yeah, he's a solid chief, but the Jets didn't want him for a reason. You know, is he a one trick pony? Is he just fast? He could just run straight. That's it. Huh? I mean, he's solid. Nah, no disrespect, but you know, I just think the Ravens, if they can stop the run, you know,
Mm-hmm.
Pacheco, I give him his respect. Y'all line is pretty cool. So if they could stop the run, if they could get some pressure, you know, that's where I think y'all gonna struggle at. I think, like I mentioned, I didn't mention it, but the Hollywood Brown. Now, when he come back, yeah, he's a little bit different as far as being
route
jammed at
route
being
running and
jammed at
shit.
the line and route
Yeah.
running and you know, I mean, I don't know, man. I ain't really into the scores and all that shit, but I'm gonna just say I already said the Ravens gonna win, so
Mm-hmm.
we gonna say I'm gonna go 21-17.
Mm. Okay. Okay. You got respect. You got respect for the Ravens defense, huh? I'll give it that.
Yeah,
Those are predictions in. Keys got Ravens. I got, of course, Chiefs on banner night. You know what I'm saying?
yes, sir.
Let's get into these other week. Let's get into tomorrow, man. We can go in order. This one on Friday. Not only do we got one on Thursday, but the NFL said, fuck it. We're gonna have one on Friday. And I like the matchup though. I ain't gonna lie. What's the Eagles? Who you got in that one?
I like Green Bay.
Woo!
You know, it's not in Philly; it's in a neutral field,
Yeah,
and I think Josh Jacobs is gonna be a problem, man. I think the Raiders was foolish for letting him just walk. So Green Bay is gonna run the ball heavy with him, and yeah, them receivers is gonna have a solid day. I'm still a little iffy on the Philly defense. You know, I've seen a lot of moves they made, different defensive coordinators on all that, but I got to see it first as far as defense and even with offensive side of the ball. We're gonna see what Jalen Hurts and Saquon do. Saquon, I feel gonna be a beast, but
yeah,
you know, like me and you always say, when it come down to it, can a nigga stand in the pocket and throw passes when need be?
facts,
We got to see that. So
facts.
I like Green Bay.
And to me, the nigga on the other side can do that consistently. He wants to. Jordan Love. With young weapons everywhere, and like you said, to piggyback off of that one, Jacobs, as a Chiefs fan, you know, I hate the Raiders. That nigga is a beast, though. 4-5 a carry, breaking tackles, able to break one for 60, 70 yards. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna have that type of impact on the offense because it's gonna be now way more believable play action. Not to say Aaron Jones was like a scrub or nothing, but like he more like he can catch passes out the backfield and break loose. This dude, I'm talking about ground and pound, 4-5-6 all game. You know what I'm saying? And I think AJ Dillon hurt, but if he come back healthy, yeah, they're gonna be a cold tandem to me. But that's gonna make Jordan Love better and them young wide receivers better. The only thing I got questions about is probably Green Bay defense. Even with they secondary, lost some safeties. I think they got Xavier McKinnon out of that, but they cornerbacks. I need to do Stokes to have a better year. I think he going into his third season, and like who's the key pass rusher outside of what's his name, Gary? Because I think Preston Smith getting kind of old, so it's like they defense is the biggest question. Because to me, they got like 2, 3 young tight ends. They got 5, 6 wide receivers, 2 running backs, and I think they quarterback is a dude that ain't gonna be making no stupid ass turnovers or dumb mistakes. So, but the Eagles though. Saquon, I'm just wondering if Saquon can have that Christian McCaffrey impact where he score a lot of touchdowns and just break loose. Because I think AJ Brown and Devontae Smith gonna be straight. You ain't got to worry about that trio of him, Goddard, and AJ Brown to make Hurts better. Because I don't believe that Hurts can just be the main piece. I think it's like those dudes gotta be great for him to go. And then what you said on the defense, I like what they did in the defensive backfield. Cooper Dean is a man-to-man cornerback. They still got the young dude that they drafted the year before, fast, tall. I think he like 6'2". So those dudes gonna be in position to take Bradbury and Darius Slay spots, but it's about them linebackers in that run defense though. Big Jalen Carter on the D line. What's that defensive tackle name? Williams. Uh, can y'all like clog up the middle? Because if they get to second level and get to niggas linebackers, the Eagles ain't got really no linebackers. But yeah, I
And
got the
what you ain't mentioned though is
Packers.
Jason Kelsey, man. That's gonna be
Ooh,
a
yeah,
major hit. You know,
yeah,
I heard reports that he took he took lead a lot of times, man, with the plays and making sure Jalen Hurts understood what was going on and shit at
real
times.
shit.
Like,
You need that, yeah.
that's a quarterback on defense.
And then that fucking play. He was the leader of that little push, whatever the fuck they call it play. So can they run that the same way without him now?
I mean, it's interesting though. I can't wait to see it. You know, the Packers, they gotta show us, man. Was that shit y'all did towards the end of the year, was it real? You know, are y'all gonna come back and look like a playoff team? And then even with Philly, man, y'all started off 10-1, man, and y'all just fell apart, man. So
But me and you called they 10-1. Remember, it was a shaky 10-1. They kept getting out of there low key. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I think they lost a lot on the offensive line, but they gained a lot in a backfield. I think they staple when the year they went to the Super Bowl was their run game. They need
yeah,
to get back to that also, like we said about Baltimore. Instead of all that flashy ass passing, I know Brown and Smith want the ball, but y'all got your money now. Kick back. Let us run Saquon into the ground. You feel me? That's
yeah.
what we got him for. He got to be a workhorse. Fuck that.
I
We
don't
want
know
to be a
about that,
read
bro.
option.
I don't know about that. They got a couple receivers over there who may not be with all that. You know,
That's what I
Brown, he
said. Y'all got y'all bread. Y'all got to kick back. we feeding y'all, we paid y'all, but this is our winning ways is if we have either multiple backs killing or like they had with Miles Sanders and Jalen Hurts. Read options and score and game well. Just explosive run plays, dog.
all right, so fuck it. Let's just get to it. We don't even need no scores. Who you got winning?
Okay, I got Green Bay.
Okay,
Yeah.
you
I got Pack. I'm a believer in Jordan Love. I think them young niggas all gonna go level up. Every receiver I think gonna get better. And I think Josh Jacobs just made their offense solidified.
okay? That's what's up. Let's move briefly. Let's just run through Steelers Falcons. You know, we know about the situation with the Steeler QBs, right? We know about the situation with Mike Tomlin and the defense coming back. They added Queen to the defense, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's look at the Falcons real quick. We see the key
Mm.
moves they made. You
Judah.
know, Judon coming in, huh?
Mm.
Kirko,
Kirko.
huh? He ready
Real
to prove
shit.
himself. You know, that's what
Yeah,
we said the
yeah.
Falcons was missing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is he gonna open it up for Kyle Pitts?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
It's
they
time
got
for
the two
Kyle
running
Pitts.
backs.
It's time for Drake London. You
Hmm.
feel me? This a tough one, but I'm gonna say something my brother said yesterday that was kind of funny to me. The game out of Atlanta, right?
Yeah.
Russ gonna be terrified of Future and all his homies at the game saying we gotta see you after the game. So I got the Falcons. Russ gonna be thinking about things. He gonna be shook up, man. They gonna be playing Future songs in the building and shit. Yeah, I
Man,
got the Falcons on the debut. Kirko go big, my nigga. Real shit. And they got
niggas,
the dangerous two backs.
niggas
Real
better
shit.
stop underestimating Russ, man. He got more bread than Future. Uh, He can make some money moves, huh?
And play a nice guy though.
Yeah. Think about all the news clips. We ain't gonna believe Russ did it. We we gonna think Future started the shit, but nah.
Real shit.
I'm with you, man. I'm a Kirko believer. You know,
Yeah,
Robinson is a beast. Algier, I
yeah,
like he a beast. I'm a
yeah.
fan of Cal
I
Pitts,
like
Drake
Darnell
London.
Mooney.
I like Mooney.
Yeah.
You
And they
know,
got a
and
top notch offensive line, man.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
the Falcons gonna win this one. You know, Dangerous and Justin Fields and the Steelers, man.
They gotta
I,
show me, man.
yeah, I gotta see it, man. So
I
we
gotta
both got the Falcons, man. Let's move on to the
uh,
Cardinals and the Bills, huh?
sneaky.
Brief with it.
That's sneaky. Kyler Murray is sneaky motherfucker, man. You don't know what you gonna get when he healthy. But I just don't see Josh. I think Josh Allen mad and he got some shit to show. Everybody questioning me. I got the Bills. I got Buffalo.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. Players like Josh Allen, man, they take this shit personal, man, and
Yeah.
he not finna just go away. You know, I think he gonna have a good game. You know, Kyler Murray, he right. You never know, man. He was the number one pick for a reason.
Real
He didn't
shit.
whip my Niners ass a few times. So
Yeah, he snuck up on some squads last year.
yeah, but I
Now they
think
got
the
Marvin
Bills,
Harrison Jr.
and I think the Bills and their running game gonna have a field day on this game. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bills.
Yup, yup, yup.
All right, let's move to the Titans and the Bears on some brief shit.
Sneak game, nigga. I might be watching this game on the low. Remember what I told you in the shits? I said if Will Levis be real, if you look at the Titans offensive roster, they got squad though. Then they signed the Woozy and Legarius Sneed at corner. You got Hopkins, what's my tall nigga name? Calvin Ridley. And you still got the other nigga they got a third. Oh, they signed Tyler Boyd. So you got three wide receivers. They signed Tony Pollard. Will Levis, if you real and you got a cannon on him, this gonna be an interesting game because this Caleb Williams debut. This gonna be a good game, man. But I got the Bears.
Yeah, Will Levis, I think he gonna be a beast. You right. Titans got a squad, but I agree with you, man. I like the Bears. I think the Bears got a squad. I like the wide receiver from Washington,
Yeah,
Rome Odunze. I think that's
yeah,
his name.
yeah.
You know, I think Swift is an ideal running back with Caleb Williams.
In that cold weather, yeah.
Uh huh.
I
And
think I think Keenan Allen fucking hurt already. What happened to him? No, already.
I don't know, man. I was just finna say his name when before you said it, but yeah, if
Yeah,
he hurt already, that's a damn shame.
yeah. On our fantasy, when I looked at him, it had out or questionable by his name. I'm like, damn. Hope it's not a
Yeah,
leg injury again. But
but I like the Bears squeaking by at home. You know, it's still
yeah.
a tough environment in Soldier Field, my nigga.
And they're gonna be hyped to have a quarterback playing. They're gonna be behind it. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a motivated intro first game for the Bears. It's a big one for them.
Yeah. So let's move on. Let's move on to the Patriots
Oh
and the
my
Bengals.
oh my goodness. The Patriots might be the worst team in football.
I mean, they're rebuilding, so I get it.
Yeah.
Salute to the coach. I
Why
always
not throw
root.
Drake May out there then?
Salute to the coach, man. I always root for the black man. Let me throw that out there.
For sure. Gerard Mayo. Fucks with him. Uh
But as far
yeah,
as Drake May, hell yeah, he should be out there.
just throw him out there, right? Not gonna be
I don't.
terrible.
No disrespect, but yeah, Jacoby Brissett. Nah, I'm not starting the year with him. No disrespect. We might as well throw the young
Yeah.
dude out there and build his reps.
We've seen enough of Jacoby Brissett. He's a backup. We know that.
And then at the same
He's
time, I could see if you had a roster, that was playoff caliber, and then you want a vet to go in and just steer the truck right. You feel me?
y'all,
But
yeah.
it's like, nah, y'all don't have that. So let the young
Y'all
dude
had
go
nothing
out there
close to that. Y'all
with the
just
young
making
players.
Jacoby Brissett look worse. That's what y'all about to do. Just he's a backup quarterback. Let the young nigga play, man. But yeah, this game ain't gonna be close. Bengals gonna beat the fuck out of them. Bad.
Yeah, I agree. Bengals. Let's go to the next game, man. Texans Colts.
This an interesting game because everybody big on the Texans and thinking the Texans just about to run through the South. But Anthony Richardson, when healthy, the coach was interesting. Hopefully he become more safe. This at Indianapolis.
Yeah,
Mm. Yeah, I got the Colts on a sleeper on a shocker.
I don't know, man. Hold on, let me let this airplane go by. Yeah, this is a sneaky game. It's a toss-up game, man. Because I'm an Anthony Richardson fan. I think Taylor gonna have a monster year. I think they're gonna lean on him. Um, but it's just something about the Texans, man. What they did last year, I think, was just a glimpse of what's coming. So,
Mm.
with that said, I'm gonna have to go with C.J. Stroud, Diggs, Nico Collins,
Whew. Joe
Tank Dell,
Mix.
Joe Mixon. Yeah, I got to go with the Texans, man. I
I
see
know. I
different.
feel. I feel you. I feel you. This our first disagreement. I go with Colts. You go with Texans. But nah, I feel you. Texans. It's a lot of high expectations. I just feel like the Colts gonna go under the radar, and they got a lot of weapons too on the low. If it's just all about Anthony Richardson, can he complete passes? We know he can run, but can you consistently complete passes?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
got the
yeah.
Colts.
All right, let's move to the next one. Jaguars, Dolphins in
Another
Miami.
interesting game. I know it's gonna be hot either way, but another interesting game though. Cause this the year me and you was on this before everybody was. We said Trevor Lawrence, we ain't seen enough. We said, is it just Clemson receivers? Was it the weapons? We've been saying it before. Everybody was talking about it. So now this is his biggest season yet. You just got paid too. Like you one of them guys. It's time
Yeah,
to show, my nigga. Real shit. But I'll take the other nigga that got paid. I'll take two in the Dolphins. I think they just got too many weapons for the Jaguars.
yeah, I agree. I agree. I like the Dolphins. I just don't believe in Trevor Lawrence, man. No disrespect to him. I think he's a cool quarterback, but I just think that the offense gonna be whatever. And Miami's a different team this time of year, especially at home.
Yeah.
They're gonna come out there high flying. Odell gonna be dancing. Tyreek gonna be running all over the place. Right? Yeah, it's gonna be one of them
Trick
games.
plays
So
and shit. It's sunny outside and hot. You know how they play in that hot weather. Yeah.
hmm let's get to the next game though. Saints Panthers, man,
Damn, this might be the worst game of the day, huh?
in the dome.
I don't really like Derek Carr. He kind of like mid to me. The Saints got a vet roster, vet defense. I think they'll win. They'll beat the Panthers by 3 or something. Bryce Young and them, they might be have one of the worst rosters in football also. So yeah, Saints win.
Bryce Young, huh? Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what how he looked this year. I'm rooting for him.
Yeah,
But I just think it's gonna be a tough environment in New Orleans. Kamara I think gonna have a good game, and Derek Carr he average quarterback, but he's still a veteran. So a game
yeah,
like this, yeah, I think the vets gonna be vets, and they're gonna win in New Orleans.
for sure.
All right, we got a few games left. We got the Vikings and the Giants.
Mm. That's Sam Darnold versus Daniel Jones. Um, yeah, I gotta go with the Vikings though. Yeah, Justin Jefferson healthy. Addison, yeah, I take the Vikings. I think Sam Darnold can at least be okay.
Yeah, this is a tough game, man. Tough game to choose.
Hmm.
Uh, I'm not really a Daniel Jones fan. I think the Giants made a mistake by paying him
Who
all
de-
that
who
bread and
debuted
letting.
that, Keys? Didn't you say that some years ago?
Yeah, I mean, so I think they made a mistake paying Daniel Jones and letting Saquon go. They roster. I just don't see it, man. As far as Minnesota, it's going to be interesting to see what Sam Darnold do. He was a former Niner last year. I'm sure he learned a lot from Shanahan and Brock Purdy. So it's interesting to see him as a starter, new situation with Justin Jefferson. And is the tight end gonna
Yeah.
play or is he hurt?
The tight end is who,
Yeah,
Hawkinson? Yeah, he hurt
yeah, that's gonna be tough. I think the Vikings gonna squeak by, man. We could go by this. We ain't gotta talk too much on it. It's gonna
for
be a
sure.
close game. Two whack
Yeah.
squads. So let's get to the next game, man. We got a few more whack squads. Salute to my dude, Jim Harbaugh, though. Always love the Jim Harbaugh, but the Chargers and the Raiders. Huh?
The rivalry game. They always play week one all the fucking time, huh? This is like a weird game to pick. Cause you got the Chargers, you got the quarterback, but they ain't got really nothing else. Uh yeah, I'll take the Chargers.
Yep.
Harbaugh probably figure something out.
Yeah, I got it. You got to go with the Chargers. I think simply just Gardner Minshew is a backup, man. Like no disrespect. If you have the right type of roster, he can
Yeah,
probably lead that team to some success. But the Raiders have a rebuild roster. So I think, why not just go all the way with the rebuild, right?
yeah.
Get the young QB. I know they probably wanted Penix Jr., but they should have traded up and went and got him. They trying to sit there and wait, and they end up getting the tight end Bowers. I think he hurt, but
Uh,
yeah, let's just get straight to it, man. I think the Chargers gonna win this one at home. Herbert, Harbaugh, they gonna figure it out.
mm, yeah, I feel the same.
Next one, Broncos, Seahawks.
Bo next. No, he not. Is he starter? Yeah, he starter,
Yeah,
right?
he's starting.
He gonna be interesting to watch. I watched him in college when he was playing at Oregon. I'm like, damn, he kind of like he moving around and he kind of accurate, but he just like little. But yeah, I got Seattle though. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm gonna be brief with it. Seattle gonna win this one at home, and
yeah.
as a 49er fan, they better win this at home. They lose to the Broncos at home week one. That's gonna say a lot about their squad and their new coach. And no disrespect, I'm just speaking facts, nigga. Next game, Commanders Bucks. Your boy Baker.
Baker against the young explosive rookie, huh? Fast dude. People kind of big on Daniels over there in Washington with the Commanders, but yeah, I got Baker and Mike Evans keeping consistent, man. Real shit. I think the Bucks gonna still be like a 9-10 win team or somewhere in there.
Yeah, it's an interesting game, man. I like Jaden Daniels. I think he's gonna be solid. I think he got a cool receiving core. They got a solid roster, but yeah, the Bucks are an experienced team. And I think Baker gonna get it done week one at home. So I agree with you. I got the Bucks, man. We got two games left. We got the Rams in Detroit Sunday night football. Stafford back at home. Some would say. I remember when they used to call it the Pontiac Dome. Didn't they call it that? Or the Silver Dome or something? Am I tripping? I don't know, man. You there? Mic check. I don't know what's going on, but I think the Lions gonna win this one, man. And that's just me being a 49er fan. I want the Rams to lose. We're gonna see how their defense look without Aaron Donald. You know, offense gonna be solid with Cup and Nakua. But yeah, hopefully the Lions get this one, man. Mike check. Mac, you there? Yo, yo. Oh, he gone. So I'm going to just end it off like this, man. 49ers, we beating the Jets at home. Brock Purdy, C Mac, Niner game, 1-0. That's it.